All right, here we go. Welcome. My name is Luan. I'm a musician from Townsville, Australia, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So this is where we're going to begin my journey called Road to Virtuoso, where I'm going to write a hit song. So give you a little background about me. So I'm a dad and a husband, and I've got a little daughter. She's currently 13 months, and my wife and I have been together for over 10 years now. And we are kind of at a point where, you know, I've got a career now as a musician, and I play covers and I do that kind of stuff, and a great little business that I've been super lucky to build here in my town in Townsville. And we kind of just like figured, hey, now is a better time than any to give a shot at doing something that I've always wanted to do in my entire life, which is write a hit song. So I want to write a #1 hit for Billboard. And my background in music, I went to Berklee College of Music. I studied there. I was a songwriting major. I was a guitar scholar. I had a scholarship to go there as a guitarist. And the goal that I had there was to learn how to write music and get good enough at writing music and get into the circles where I could eventually write a hit song. And somehow life goes along the way. You know, you like set a goal and you go to achieve it, and then just life happens, and you just kind of like, and there was a lot of mental hurdles that I had to go through to get to the point where I'm at today, where I'm quite confident to give it a shot. Like, this is going to be the really big thing that I want to accomplish in my lifetime. Seeing how my daughter's growing up, I want to at least document this process, whether it happens, whether it doesn't happen. I want to work on the skill set to get to that level, and I would like to document it so she could see it when she grows up, and you know, if she has a sibling, they could see it when they grow up, and daughters, and they have kids, and you know, this would just be like a fun little thing for me to accomplish in my lifetime, some point in my lifetime. So this is the start of it. So if you're new, you probably don't know much about what we've been up to, but I've been doing covers in town as a singer and a guitarist, and then recently, about 6 months ago, we started live streaming. We got onto TikTok and started live streaming on there, and we have such an amazing community there. So they've given me this newfound confidence that I never thought I would have to, one, get in front of a camera. I've never been super comfortable about getting on a camera. I'm still not comfortable about getting in front of a camera, but you know, this is episode 1, and I'm assuming there's going to be like 1,000+ episodes, because that's how long it's going to take easy to get to where we want to get to. But through their engagement, through them, you know, supporting me online, through the content, through the live streams, it has absolutely changed my perspective on where my trajectory as a musician is going to go, where my career could end up. And so this is also something that I want to give back to the community, in the sense of like, I want them to have a North Star as well as I have a North Star towards what we're trying to accomplish all together. You know, you guys can see me daily live streaming. I'm going to be live streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. And you guys can see me daily working on my goals. And I really hope that inspires you guys in whatever goals that you might have in music, to accomplish them, and really like experience, you know, a wealth of life that that music has offered me, and you guys get to have that same experience as well. So if you're tuning in, this is episode 1. It's just an intro. I was mainly going to record some stuff, but today I've got my very last pub show, which is a bit surreal. So I might play a couple more pub shows, but in the future. But right now, this is the very first time I haven't booked my calendar in 4 years. So in the 4 years that I've been operating my business, I have had to hustle and to try and get as many shows as possible. And it's a bit weird that I'm sitting here recording the video and then I have an empty calendar. So it's like, it's pretty wild. So if you've ever been a bit like, hey, I want to take a risk or try something interesting, we'll see how this goes if it works. Hopefully that gives you permission to say if you want to be a singer, or you want to be a guitarist, or you want to be a writer, you want to be a performer, you wanted to work in the record label, like that little bit of confidence to jump in and give it a good try or good crack. But yeah, so like today's a bit like it's rainy outside. We've had like a cyclone up north that's come and brought a bit of rain, so there's a bit of a drizzle. It's got like that vibe of like reflection. We had our first Christmas photos with our daughter yesterday. There's just like a lot of this time of the year is all about, you get a bit of reflection on like your past year, but yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's going to be like the last pub show that I do this year, and I don't have one more pub show booked for next year, which is a bit crazy in my line of work. So I really hope, that if you guys are around, the best thing I could hope for that you guys can, that I can deliver you value in exposure to like what it takes to work hard to achieve these goals, because that's exactly what I'm going to be trying to do. I'll set out a framework of how I want to accomplish the goals in writing a hit song, which will be through building a community, through building my skill set as an artist, and then also building my skill set as a writer. So I feel like those are the three core pillars that you need to accomplish that are going to get you to the level where you can have a number one hit. Because there's a lot of great writers in the world that don't get the hit. There's a lot of great artists in the world that don't get the hit. There's a lot of great communities that never get the chance to fulfill that dream of that number one status. So right now it'll be building out those frameworks, seeing what we can do, seeing how hard I can work, and if I'm here posting consistently, I'm really hoping that just your little comments along the way, whether they are supportive, or hey, if you guys got feedback that I won't like, but it's true, whatever keeps me accountable, keeps me working hard. That's what we're here for. That's what my goal is. Trying not to be distracted, trying not to be following shiny objects and cool opportunities that might come around that, in the short term they might be really great, but in the long term they're not gonna get me the result that I want. And obviously learning how to create content and things like that. And the biggest thing outside of my own personal goal to write the music is I want you guys to be great. So please, if you're in the streams and if you're ever doing anything, following the content, the next episode, following through and doing all that kind of stuff, just if there's something I can do to help you, please let me know. Every single thing I do is a learning process. Every single bit of work I put in is a learning process. Every time you guys ask for tutorial content, you ask for me to learn a cover of a song, you ask for us to write a song together, you just join into the stream. Any feedback you give or any request that you have, whether it's small or big, it can help contribute to the greater goal. And I would love to give you guys value. So we're starting off with value and we're going to end with value, and we're not going to compromise that ever throughout this journey. And I am going to stick to that forever. So whether that means it takes a bit longer to get there because we're not going to take shortcuts, but whatever I can do to bring you guys value, whatever I can do to help expand your knowledge, help you achieve your goals through my journey and through my experience, let's do it. So that's me, and welcome to the first episode, Road to Virtuoso. This is real, and for everyone who's been a part of our community for the past 6 months plus, for everyone who's been part of my Townsville community following Sneaky Beats, and everything we've done through covers, through doing weddings, through doing all the corporate functions, playing all the pub shows, the resin, everything that you guys have supported me in has gotten me to this place, and I'm really, really keen to give this a try. And Sarah and I, my wife and I, we are pretty excited about this opportunity, and we really hope that we can deliver on it, because it's not going to be me. Like, my wife is incredible. My wife gives me this confidence to jump out and do this. So we're gonna really give this a good crack and see what the next 5 to 10 years looks like. So episode 1, let's give it a good crack. Basically, to give you guys a rundown, I haven't figured out the exact style of the format of how we're going to do this. Right now, it's just I'm just chatting to you guys, giving you like basically dumping my thoughts, how it goes. But any ideas you might have for formats that you might think are cool? Like ideally, I was kind of gonna brain dump maybe like each session, let you guys know where I'm at, what I've accomplished in the X time between videos, what the next goal is, what the next level of like learning is all about. So yeah, we'll see how we go with this whole process. But yeah, any ideas you guys have, I'm keen. Well, I better turn it off. Oh my God, I'm just like looking at how I set up this video. I'm a bit like a one take and done, because I feel like that's as real as it's gonna get. But I just realized from watching all the videos, you're like, oh, make sure you have a clean screen, and I just realized my computer desktop screen's in the way. Oh no! Anyway, it is what it is. Look, this is the first video. We're meant to make a shitload of mistakes. Hopefully the lighting was pretty good, and the backdrop, we're getting it. We're gonna get it. So love you guys. Thank you for following. Thank you for checking out the content, and let's start this journey together, and Road to Virtuoso begins today. All right, y'all. See you soon.